Temagami, my first ever solo camping trip. Plan is to paddle all the way up. I think it's about 40 kilometers through Lake Temagami up to Diamond Lake, which is where I'm gonna set up shop for the week. Looking forward to some good fishing. It is humid out, so the clouds are certainly welcome for the long paddle today. Alright, just past the 5-kilometer mark. Took me a little bit under an hour to get here. I'm about to turn up the north arm of Lake Temagami. Bit of a headwind so far, so hopefully won't be dealing with that once I make the turn and start heading north. I guess my clip is a little bit around 6-7 kilometers an hour. If I keep that up, I should be there in about 3-4 hours or so, depending on the wind. Beautiful day. Clouds have stuck around so far, but it's starting to break, and then it's going to get hot. And if it's calm waters, it should be smooth paddling the rest of the way. Time for a break. A little snack. This is a nice little spot here. Couldn't ask for a better day. Wind's becoming a tailwind now. I should be close to the midway point. I think it's just been barely over 2 hours, so a lot faster than I expected. Can't wait to get into Diamond Lake, set up and start fishing. Coming through the Narrows means it's the last leg before the portage. A few more kilometers, then portage into Diamond Lake. With favorable conditions, it's probably going to be a 5 to 6 hour total paddle. Okay, I can see the gravel road right up ahead, the little dock. And as soon as I stand up on that, I should be able to see Diamond Lake. Took me about 5.5 hours to get to this portage. Okay, just finishing up the portage. It's a short portage, but it is not an easy one. Took my time. I've got everything else to the kayak except my rods, and just figured I would show what we're dealing with. You kind of got to pick your route. Too mushy to launch in there, although the spot I picked isn't much better. But you can see just boulders, rocks, stones all over the place. You gotta watch your step. So that's why I did multiple portages, just taking a few things at a time. No rush. My energy's a bit down anyway. I stopped for a snack again. But here we are, getting near the end. There's my kayak on a little mini island. And there's Diamond Lake, Portage Bay. So I'm gonna get in there, hopefully just on an island or two out, maybe a kilometer or so away. That's where I'll set up, depending on how good the campsites are. It appears I've found a campsite. Not the best place to launch, although there might be another one back here in the bay. But an absolutely fantastic fire pit for cooking. So that's good. And then there is a little bit of grass back here for the tent, with enough trees around it that I should be able to set up the tarp really nice. So I think this is it. but I need to do 3 things before I unpack and set up camp. One is go for a swim. Oh, 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 that's nice. That is so nice. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the bobber out with some leeches. Bobber is in. And the third thing I'm going to do before I get all set up for camp, I brought myself 2 beers that are still cold, thank goodness. Broadhead Blueprint, Blueberry Blonde. This is gonna taste so good. One to celebrate my arrival. Look at this. Bass followed it in. I was reeling it in. Not what I'm here for, but I'll take this any day. That's a nice bass. Look at that. Pretty fish. Good way to start the trip. Tent set up with hopefully enough protection for tomorrow when the rain comes. And I screwed that up. I'll have to redo that. Got most of my stuff in there. Gonna start the fire for dinner. Got the water filter going. Those are my evening treats for the week. And no, it's not Crown Royal. It is a different Canadian whiskey. Much nicer. And I like Crown Royal. So I'll get dinner going. Have my beer while I'm cooking dinner. My last beer. And then hopefully have a nice evening of fishing. There's dinner. Rice, corn, chicken. That'll do. And since I didn't have it after I just set up, I'll have it now. Still cool. That brown ale. My first dinner camping on Diamond Lake. Alright, the worm harness on the bottom bouncer. Let's see if this produces for us. Fish on. Feels pretty good. Oh, it's a pike! What is a pike doing hitting this? That is a nice pike. That's got to be a nice 3-4 pounder. I'm not even going to bother. I'll let him go. What a beaut. Oh, got something on the jig. Tried something different. And it worked. Yeah. Hey, first one of the trip. All right. Oh, I could keep it, but I already ate tonight. It's a little bit small. See you later, buddy. Yeah. There's another rocket. All right. Put the leech on the jig. Bang. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Probably a really nice keeper. Very nice. That's a beautiful fish. Number 3. Beautiful fish again. Little skinny. Very nice. And quickly gone. And get to cast. And that big bass stole it. Son of a... What a day one. Long paddle. Terrible portage despite how short it was, but got through it. It's been sunny. I got burned. Bracing for the storm, which looks like it's already starting to move in, just as scheduled. Caught a few nice fish though. And it's time to head back to camp. Definitely worth coming out. A beautiful evening. Well, it's good night from day one. And I actually burned my palm. You can't even tell though, but it does sting. It's right in the middle on that piece of junk right there. Yay me. Good night, Monday night from Diamond Lake. We'll see what the rain brings tomorrow. Oh, day 2. I think I must have slept in a bit. It's not too bad out. It was supposed to start raining in the wee hours in the morning, but it doesn't look like it did. Although there are darker skies, so probably still will, but still dry, so I can start a fire and have some breakfast. I'll go from there. But I should be able to get out for a little bit of fishing this morning. Awesome. Keeping it simple. Little instant oatmeal. Throw in a few mix-ins from the bulk barn for some extra energy. That's how I'm doing my breakfast. Just keep it simple, quick, less dishes, and can get out there fishing quicker. Ready to launch, and the sun has popped out, which I was not expecting today. I still think there's rain coming in, but doesn't look nearly as daunting as the forecast had said. But it is still early. Let's get going. I want to get fishing. I'm going to start the day trolling for pickerel on the worm harness again. I'll work my way out to the main lake, and then I'm going to try to go for Lakers today. I've paddled halfway down the lake, not even a bite. So I'm on Second Beach. See if we can get a pickerel here. Felt like I got a hit on the reel in. If it is, it's not much. Troll halfway down the lake, reel in to finish it off, and then a fish hits. A little pickerel. I'll take you. Yeah! Alright, going for Lakers now. We got a fish on here. Oh, lake trout. Oh yeah. It's pulling good. Oh, nice fish. Very nice fish. Oh yeah! Let's take a look at this thing. Wow, perfect eater size. What a beautiful fish. Woohoo! Well, I did not make my way back to camp in time. And the predicted rain is here, several hours late. Oh. Well, it is nice and refreshing. Unbelievable. Well, went and had me a nice little afternoon nap, and the rain has passed, at least for now. Although I don't know if there's going to be more coming. I'd be surprised if it doesn't rain again, but for now, not too bad. Obviously bringing the rain gear for this round, just in case, to keep me moderately dry. Although it actually kind of was nice after being so sweaty and disgusting from yesterday to kind of get soaked down and dried off. But I'll go out for another round of fishing here this afternoon. See if we can get a few more pickerel. Not going to go as far away as I was way down beyond that point off in the distance down there. Not going to go that far, maybe just around this area. I'm betting it's a little bass. Yeah, oh, not too little. Gives a good fight on 6-pound test and ultralight, that's for sure. There we go. Here's a decent bass. Alright. On the retrieve. Wow. Well, the bass are active today. Yeah. Oh, that is big. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we'll let him go too. Took a while with all the wet wood. I mean, I think I finally have a fire going here. Beautiful. Just gotta get a good base in there, some good ash, and then I think I'm just gonna grill the fish over it. We'll go fillet that now. Okay, I'm faced with a dilemma now. The trout has worms. And you can see there's another one after I cut underneath it. I've already pulled out a whole bunch. And it makes me feel so bad. It's otherwise beautiful fillets. but I just don't think I can bring myself to cooking and eating this with so many worms. If it was just one, maybe, but I pulled out a whole bunch. Oh yeah, definitely worms. I guess it's steak tonight. I feel so bad. I hate wasting that. Well, the alternative to trout was this marinated flank steak. So I think I will enjoy that. It is so big I might not even need sides tonight. It started raining just as I was finishing cooking, so got my steak inside. Hopefully this will pass so I can do some evening fishing, and otherwise, bon appetit. Doesn't that look good? Look at the sun shine through in the evening sky. How beautiful is that? I think I'm gonna have to cut off my evening fish a little bit early here. Yeah, I'm gonna start booking it. That's a shame. Wow. And you can see the rain coming. Just yards away. I better get in. This is gonna be loud when it hits. Just in time. Quite a day today. Few fish, bad rain, nap, another break. Didn't get to finish my evening fishing, but it's still beautiful to be out here. Good morning, day 3. The wind was really gusting this morning, so I just came back in, hunkered down. It's a lot cooler today. I'm gonna have to put on a layer or two to go out. It still sounds like the wind's blowing pretty good, so it was coming right down the lake. There's no way I'll be able to get out on the water if it's doing that. So we'll see in just a few minutes. It looks like there's rain coming from down the lake, so I got the yellow rain suit on just in case. I am getting out in the kayak because it doesn't look like the conditions are going to get much better anytime soon. So, why not? Fish on. Not too big, but giving a good enough fight. Ooh, that's a pretty nice one. Yeah. It's a beautiful fish. Definitely in the slot. I think there's a little one on. Oh yeah. That's the third hit now. If I can land it, it'll be the second fish. I think I need the net for this one. If he gets off, that's just fine with me. Very nice. I'll send him back. Fish. Oh, it's a bass. Fat bass. Beautiful, good fight. A bass in the rain. See you later, buddy. Fish on. This one's holding down, so hopefully it is a pickerel this time. Very nice. But what a beautiful fish. Well, the wind seems to be calming down, although the rain's still here. So I think I'm gonna go back up through the main lake, take one more shot at some lake trout. Alright, got the lead core down in 57 feet of water. I'm gonna try and get further. 198 feet of line out. Let's see if we can run into something good. No way. Already? I think it's a fish. It's a fish, it's a small one. Ooh, it's pulling now. Look at that. A nice laker. That one did not fight very hard. That's a nice lake trout. And maybe 3-4 pounder. Just let him go without touching him. Nice. Wow. Just like last time. Drop it down. Bam. See if I can get another. That's awesome. Right at the beginning and then right at the end of the troll. Cut off. All right. Seems to be a theme to my week as the rain continues. There was a fish. Didn't even have a chance to drop it down and came up and grabbed it again. I was so hopeful that it would be a nice, sunny evening, but the sun has just passed, and you can see there are just dark, dark clouds coming in. Looks like it's already raining way, way down at the other end. I'm gonna put the rain suit back on, and I'm just gonna get out there and do my best to enjoy my last evening fishing. Evening fishing on Diamond Lake. Ain't it beautiful? Fish on, so you can tell in all this wind. Pick the road. Beauty. This is one of the most bizarre scenes ever. Wow. So fish on. Beauty. Look at that beautiful fish. And gone. On the jig, on the ultralight. Wow. Whoa! I think that's a big bass. That is huge. Ugh. That's a huge bass. Oh! Wow! Look at this. Oh, what a beast. What a huge fucking bass. Oh, that thing is massive. Oh, oh, what a beast. It's feeding well. I'm gonna let this bass go. Wow. That thing is almost 20 inches. That's got to be a 4 or 5 pound bass. And gone. Woo-hoo! Is it another bass? Yep. Another bass. There's 2 of them jumping. Ooh. Another nice little bass. See ya. Good morning, Thursday morning. Time to pack up this mess. And then I'm gonna hit the water. I'm not really sure. It's about 6:30 right now. So if I can be on the water by 7:30, that would be fantastic. And on my way home. The wind comes at the back to begin, at least. I don't know if it's gonna help much once I'm on Lake Temagami. Goodbye Diamond Lake for another year. And again, goodbye Diamond Lake. A little bit of blue sky off in the distance. Although I don't mind the clouds and a light breeze for the paddle, so long as the breeze is going with me. Let's go. Coming into the end of Diamond Lake, going back into Lake Temagami. Exact same portage I did a few days ago. Well, portage done. As you can see, the bugs are absolutely atrocious right here. So I cannot wait to get out where there's a little bit of a breeze. Well, it is a headwind today, so the pace is quite a bit slower than it was on Monday. It has been a real mission today. The wind has been coming at me sideways. This is actually much calmer than it was about 15 minutes ago. It was crashing over the front of my kayak. got a few right in here. I'm just trying to get beyond that point, and that should provide a little bit of a barrier. Maybe I can take a break. I think I'm a little bit past the midway point of the paddle. I haven't checked the time in a while, but it's going very slowly. Get through. Nice and calm. Time for a break. I'm past the midway point, and it's a little bit calmer, at least for the time being, but I gotta head on down the rest of this north arm before I hook a left into the main part of Lake Temagami. Unbelievable. This wind has been relentless. Every time I think I'm around a corner going in a different direction, nope, it's still either coming at me from the side or head on. We'll see if that happens again here. Finally have the wind at my back. Coming through, heading east. Almost there. Almost there. Still fighting me right to the bitter end. Finally. $3.12. So just about what I expected. Oh. Car's all packed, and I'm ready to go, and as usual, McDonald's to finish the trip. What an experience. That was awesome, but I can't wait to do it.